Okay, so Anthony Dasher, are you ready?
I'm
You're
all
gonna go
ready.
first.
Uh, Coach, I know yesterday when we spoke to you, you talked about cleaning things up with the walks and the free bases and the base running, and doggone didn't strike up and bite you again today. Just a little disappointing. Being you just kind of touched on that yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, no question about it. We've got to play better baseball, and when you give three bases away, the big inning when they scored the 3 runs, I think it was in the second inning. It started with an error, and then we had a walk, and then you have a home run. So, when you give up solo home runs, you've got a chance to win. But when you give up 3-run home runs, it's going to be tough. So, and again, it started with the free bases. We've got to play cleaner baseball. We got to play tougher baseball. We just didn't do that today.
What happened on the double play when Shane was thrown out at the plate? Was that something he did on his own? Did he miss here? Or what happened with that?
Well, again, you've got the lefty Miller in the bullpen, and you've got a really good arm that's getting ready to face Ben Anderson.
Okay.
And with the lefty running that far and is kind of the angled away from home plate, just took a chance right there, and he made a great play, a great throw. And we're trying to tie the game up, and we knew Miller was coming in, which he did. He came in to face Ben Anderson, so it was going to be a tough matchup right there, and just rolled the dice and gambled right there, and they made the play, and that was a big momentum shift.
I know you don't make excuses when it comes to mistakes and all, but really, how much does it have to do with youth and things along those lines? That's something you can't really say anything about.
Yeah, maybe some, but no, that's not the reason we lost today.
Yeah.
We just got outplayed, and I hate saying that. It crushes me to say that, but we got outplayed today, just about in every facet. We had a chance to expand the lead in the first inning. We're hitting the ball all over the yard, and we only get 2, which again, you feel pretty good about it, but we could have had a bigger inning, and we leave the bases loaded, and then again, bases loaded, nobody out, and don't score at all. So I think those are the big things. When you leave guys on base, you leave opportunities on the bases, and then you give them free bases with the walks. We walk 5, and I think we hit 2, and that's just too much. And you're not going to win when that happens.
And just real quick on Will Pearson, he did a great job there in that 5th inning. Had bases loaded and a 3-1 count on the hitter gets a double play.
Yeah, Will did a good job, and he gave us a chance to win, and that's what we needed right there. Luke Widener just didn't have it today. It happened. The breaking ball just he wasn't commanding it. He gives up the home run and then a walk and a hit by pitch, and so we just had to get him out of there quick before the pitch count got up. So he's still available this weekend, and he'll be fine. He'll bounce back. He's a tough kid. But then, Will Pearson bailed us out, came in and did a good job, kept us right there, gave us 3 innings, and gave us a chance to win. And that's what all you ask out of your bullpen guys, and that's what he did.
All right, thank you.
So next we're going to go to Davis Baker, then Jed May, and then William Newland.
Yeah, Coach, like you said, it seemed like you almost broke the game open there in the first inning. Just why did you think the offensive momentum slowed?
Well, they made a big pitch. They struck out. I think it was Garrett Spikes with the bases loaded, and that's, I think, his second career at bat, and he got an opportunity to play today, and he's going to be a really good player for us. So it's good to be able to get in those situations, and he just made a pitch. He threw a couple good changeups, and he elevated a fastball on him, and it would have been great to get a hit there and open it up a little bit more, but it just didn't happen. And when you leave people on base, that's a recipe for getting beat.
Hey, Coach, I know there's that old saying that hitting is contagious sometimes. Do you think are walks contagious too? Does it spread throughout a staff when, one guy starts walking people, then all of a sudden it spreads to the whole staff?
I don't think so, but again, a lot of things, momentum is a crazy thing. And once momentum gets going, one guy starts doing well and other guys start feeding off of him. So that's what we need. And we need to jump on Ryan Webb's back tomorrow. He's going to be able to go a little bit further in the game. We just need to jump on his back and go and get the momentum back in this series. You can still win a series. This is a good team. It's battle tested. It's Florida State, Florida, Georgia Southern. Those are the teams that they've played so far. So it's a really battle tested old team. And we got to try to get that momentum back with Ryan Webb on the mound tomorrow.
And if I could follow up and ask you about Nolan Crisp, he struggled through these first couple of weeks. Is it, what are you seeing that's, I guess, that he's struggling with right now? And is it a situation where you might need to, put him in some lower leverage situations for him to kind of sort things out?
Well, Nolan is a really hard worker and he's a really tough kid, and no one's trying harder than Nolan. And that might be a little bit of the problem. He's trying a little bit too hard. And, him and Coach Kenny, if they've made some progress, I thought in the 8th, he was better today. And in the 9th, we just needed him to give us length. We didn't want to go to the bullpen and use another guy on Friday night in game 1 of the series. So, we just needed to do everything we could to get through that. And again, Nolan's a battler. He's a fighter. And he's going to be just fine. He's going to do really well for us.
Hey, Coach. CJ coming off that great start last week, struggled again tonight. What did you like from him out there, and what do you think he needs to do to find some consistency to be the first guy in your weekend rotation?
Yeah, I mean, that first inning that was awesome. I mean, it was really quick and efficient, and we scored 2 runs, and man, everything looks great. And then also we don't make a play behind him. And then he walks a guy, and then the momentum shifted. So, he just kind of lost the feel for the breaking ball. He lost the feel for the changeup. He didn't get a couple borderline pitches that could have gone either way. Didn't get, and then that's baseball. So, he's a guy. He's not going to throw it 95 by you. He's got to be able to locate and throw changeups and breaking balls behind in counts, and he just didn't have the best command of that today.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, guys.